Okay, so I'm going to just tap some up there, tap some here. I think I'll just put a little touch in like there's something that came out there. And I'll go in over here. Just give it a little, for no reason. So I'll go back into the blue. You just sort of have to think. It's sort of like Bob. You had to think a little bit fast with it. But see, that was wet, and I sort of like the way that rolled around. And if you don't drag your paints, if you don't paint everything, it'll paint itself. And there's no reason to see with this glass. There's no reason to fill that in and have that white moved. I'm going to kill this white right here because I want this on the darker side. So I'm going to go right there. Make that a little bit darker. Oops. So while I've got this blue, I'm going to come down here a little bit. If you leave points on the crystal facets, I put a little bit heavy in there. Drag it down. Make it a little bit lighter. Tap, 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 tap. And that's all I'll do to that facet. On the top, I've got it a little bit darker, and I'm rolling it around to the bottom. I think up here, I'll do another hit. I'll leave that little light there because I like all these little light peeps. But while that's still wet, I'll go into the green. Oops, wrong green. That's sap. I'll go in up here, a little dark, and I'll just let this one bleed around. See, you're just picking shapes, and if you like that bright color, and I like that bright color, because there'll be a bright color and a dull color, and a bright color and a dull color. And while you've still got decent paint on your brush, move it somewhere else. And I'll put a little dark in there. Put some paint in it and just let it run. And I think this needs to be. All my strokes are going down. If I don't want those together like that, I will just get these a little bit darker blue, maybe a little touch of that.
How long does it take painting like that take for you if you just kind of at home taking your time?
I could probably paint this one in 2 hours at home, maybe 2.5 if nobody bothered me.
But it takes you 3 hours to get the drawing done.
Or more.
Yeah.
Yeah, or more. All right, now see, I've got this a little bit dark over here, but I don't care. You don't know what I'm painting and what I'm looking at. As long as this is left white here, right there, this white line right here, that's the one I want really white because that's against the dark. This will probably be a crop out anyway. Okay. I think I'm going to do green. We don't want this red just sitting out here by itself, so just do a tap. Oops. Put a few taps of green in. Then with clearer water.
Yep, to complement a red. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. But I am still going to put some blues in there. A little bit more pink. You just drop you some colors in. And if it bleeds in fine, this is where the distortion comes from. See, I've got that green. The red is falling into the green there. It's not necessarily doing it there. But I'm going to put some red up here. Because there might be a red berry that's showing through there. Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay.
How about, oh look, there was some strawberry that I didn't cover up yesterday. Oops. So I'll just get in there and make that a little darker. And
Landscapes, right?
So when you've got a strong color that's down, if you can go back in, like like Bob and I are both saying, with clean water and just swish it. And it'll just go do what it wants to do, and it looks fresh. See, there's no transition there. There's a dark and a little medium and a light. And there's no transition in that red color, and when I get through with everything else, it'll look better. Okay, I'm going to go back up here